5 months later, we're back at
Has it been 5 months already?
I think so. It's here in the list.
Oh, I forgot to wrap your thing around.
Wife cuts my hair streamed July 13th.
Ooh. Oops.
It's been a minute. Almost 6 months. See? That was the old angle.
Well,
Is this angle better?
I'm not sure. You want to scooch up a little bit? Just like that.
Hey everybody. Welcome to the chopping block. The hair's coming off. New year, new fro.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. Chicken Fat says, yay! He's like, I've been looking forward to this. It's time.
Should I make a pile for like this really long hair?
A pile?
Yeah, like, could you maybe bring the, or I'll go get the garbage can.
Okay, go for it. Wow. That was a lot faster than I was expecting. We're all done. I never get to see the hair directly. I only see it on video. Will Louise be sitting next?
Yeah. Drew's gonna shave my head next.
She's going bald. Mike said eat it.
Ooh.
I'm sorry I missed it.
No, it's okay.
I've never tried it.
Tried eating your hair?
Yeah, maybe it's good.
No, it's not.
It tastes like cotton candy. I feel lighter already.
Maybe I should start from the back.
Okay. I trust your judgment.
It's a lot of hair.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me if it hurts.
I will. Boris says make it pink. I don't know how to do that. Did I get a buzz cut last time?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Might be due for one.
I'm gonna just buzz it off.
No. I feel lighter already.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
You hold this real quick?
Yeah. Oh, green hair is what Chris wants. It'll match the music channel.
I'm just gonna put the top of your head in a ponytail if that's okay.
Oh. Will I look like an onion?
An onion?
Mm-hmm.
Just wanna separate.
Or a garlic. I cut a bunch of green hair yesterday.
Grass?
Called grass, yeah. The house got a new haircut, and now I'm getting one.
Okay, maybe your hair is not long enough for ponytail.
Ooh. Tape it to the chin of your iMac and give it a beard. Ooh. You somehow thought of a more disgusting version of the iMac.
Hey.
What?
Why is the iMac disgusting?
The 24-inch iMac, of course.
Oh.
You didn't like it either, remember?
It's fine.
It's just fine. Needs a beard on that chin. Happy New Year, Virgil. Yeah, that's a look. Is it still called a ponytail if it's on top of my head?
I think so. A high ponytail.
Mm. Yeah, let's just leave that all year. Goody.
This is the part I don't like, is like trying to remember where I stop
Uh-huh.
shaving. Kind of just guessing still.
That's okay. You can guess. It always works out in the end. Despite you always doubting yourself. Can I even do a mullet?
Oh no. Because the mullet is the back and I just shaved that.
Okay, so no mullet. Sorry, Jonathan. That's okay, I didn't want a mullet. We had to do this today because I promised the tech channel I would get a haircut before the start of 2022.
Oh. We're late then.
But I haven't posted a video yet, so it doesn't count.
Oh, right.
Business in the back, party in the front. How long do you want to grow your hair out, Louise? Do you have a
I'm
limit
just
in
gonna
mind?
forget about it. I'm not actively trying to grow it out.
Mm-hmm.
It just happens. Because I'm too cheap to get a haircut.
I did your last one.
That was back in 2018, I think.
I think I did it for
It was
free.
like New Year's
Mm.
of 2018.
That
New
was
Year's Eve,
so that's 4 years ago now, or 3?
2023.
Okay, 3 years ago.
Is this considered a bowl cut, kind of? Because it looks like a bowl around you. Like, is there a way I could, or maybe you could stand up and just show them the back?
Ow! My back.
You look like Squidly.
Squidly?
I don't remember if he had a haircut.
Squilliam?
Squilliam. Yeah, not Squidly. I don't know who Squidly is.
I thought he was bald.
Oh, but he had eyebrows
Oh, right.
or something.
Father Truth. Oh yeah, Lord Farquaad. Solid bangs. I would have a beyond hipster cut if I left it like this. It's a style, it's just not in yet.
You're ahead of your time.
Mm-hmm. Everyone will look like this in their 40s.
Oh my gosh. Your hair will just stick straight up. Oh, it reminds me of the mammoth from Ice Age. You know? He has a
Manny?
little- I think.
Oh gosh. No, I look like I belong in Whoville with the Grinch. I just need a special nose for it. By 40s, I mean 2040s, not 1940s. We missed that, I think.
I think I've forgotten how to cut hair.
You do this every time, though.
I know.
And you're always like, I don't know how to do
But
it.
then I wait 6 months between haircuts. It's like, ugh.
And you get it right every time. I believe you.
There's just like so much hair. I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, Louise has cut my hair every time ever since we got married over 3 years ago. So,
How does it look from the front? Whoa.
poofy. Get those Christmas decorations back out and decorate the top like a tree. We haven't
still
put our.
have all our decorations.
Yeah, it's not put
Here,
away yet.
I'll go get one. for you.
Okay, she's gonna find some ornaments. Oh, it's the Jimmy Neutron look. Well, now I look like Einstein. Oh, that'll work. Oh, I guess it's not enough. She's got the tiny hat. Said, good job, Louise.
Here you go.
Jingle bells, jingle
Straight.
bells.
A bunch of
How
those.
appropriate. Okay. I think I'm done. Ready to film a tech vid.
There you
I think that pretty much sums it up. You can't get a better haircut than that. I'm unstoppable. Who has a better cut? I'll wait. I'll just stay like this until next Christmas and then keep it.
Keep it like that?
Because it'll be Christmas again.
Yeah, this is the part that scares me.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm not scared.
Okay, good. Next one of us.
Is CES happening right now? I've never been.
Do you want to go?
Well, I guess we booked our tickets too late, huh?
Where's it at?
Vegas, I think. That's okay. They just show off a bunch of stuff that doesn't come out. It's always kind of a waste of time. Welcome back to Taylors of Beauty. I've got time for a new channel. Ow.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. It's just pain. Virgil says, I needed this. Was a dreadful first Monday of the year at work. Sorry to hear. I'll do haircut streams every day, just for you.
Cut a single hair.
Yeah. It'll take 90 minutes of preparation. Marty says, I liked your mullet. Did I have a video about how much I don't like CES? Probably. Sounds like something I'd make. But I can't remember. Pat's text says he has something to entertain me while he's stuck in here with COVID. Oh, sorry, Pat. Make sure you wear a face mask when you're in my chat. I don't want you spreading it. Do we have different attachments for the razor?
Yes, we do, but this doesn't even have anything attached to it right now. I'm just kind of eyeballing it.
It's worked so far.
Maybe this will be the time it doesn't work.
Could be. Yeah, a weekly shave, that could be good. Now, what part of my beard did you shave? Are those called the sideburns?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
The cheeks.
The cheeks.
That part. Like, where letting it grow back up.
Yeah, she doesn't like it like this.
Because it's stubbly.
It's too sharp. Wants to see a live stream of the redecorating of my studio. Uh-oh.
I still haven't decided to do that.
It's a little late for that. I'll just film in different places. It's always funny after I get a haircut or a shave, Louise will just look at me differently for a few days.
Because I'm looking at all the spots I missed.
But you're also just like, you don't look the same.
That makes sense.
It's like I get to know her all over again.
Mhm.
Who is this man in my house? Mary says, hi, Louise.
Hi, Mary. Wait, is that the Mary
The Mary who?
from Bethlehem?
Oh, yeah. That's the mother of Christ.
The father.
She just joined the stream.
Is your neck itchy?
No. Actually, I feel great.
That's good.
Does anyone... Oh, what?
This is getting hair all over it.
That's okay.
It's like in the gears. I'll take it off.
Okay.
Sorry.
Does anyone have New Year's resolutions or moral things against New Year's resolutions? We have some, but I want to hear your guys' first. Firstly, new haircut. I love that the hat's still on.
Tiny hat.
Jonathan's resolution is let's not make 2022 2020 part 3. Okay, I'll do everything in my power to prevent that from happening. My resolution is to create more than consume. Got myself an electric piano to start playing again. Ooh, that sounds fun. I kind of miss piano sometimes.
You should learn piano again.
I would if I had more time.
You have all the time in the world.
I wish I did. How's the iPhone 13? Good. Am I doing this for YouTube or other reasons? We had fun on the last stream. People were commenting throughout, and it made it a lot more fun for me because if I don't live stream, I just sit here.
I don't talk to him at all. He just sits in silence.
We talk a little bit, but this gives me something to look at. Tech God says he's planning on making an app this year. Wow. I play the piano too. I used to. I think it was from 5th grade till high school. but it's a lot of practice. We also don't have a piano.
And you forget it like really easily.
You do.
You have to keep practicing.
If you stop playing piano for like 2 months, it's basically all
Gone.
gone. When is I Love Louise coming back?
I think we're laying that to rest. It's in the cemetery now.
Not anytime soon, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I just gave you a bowl cut.
Goody. My ears feel more free.
That's good.
My ears thank you. It's very realistic. Ooh.
Okay. I need to sit back and assess.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. What have I done?
What have I done? You're fulfilling your destiny.
Drew, I think I might have actually messed up.
Nope.
Oops.
You say it every year.
Maybe I should just use the scissors instead.
Okay. Any plans for kids yet? No. Can't say we have plans.
We're just waiting to see what happens.
Mm-hmm. With this haircut.
Yeah. Ooh.
Do I look like a skunk?
Kind of does look like you have a mullet.
Mm.
I think we're done.
Yeah? You just call it there?
Call it good.
Is that a hipster cut? Have it like really long and down the middle?
I think that's a mohawk. Like, could we give you a mohawk?
You could. I'm amazed how much hair is actually up there.
There's a lot.
When you poof it up like that, looks like I have a wig on. Goody. Bonk. Okay. If all else fails, we can always buzz cut.
That's true.
I
There's
won't
always
mind.
that option.
A lot of people will probably not like it, but
It's hair.
it's here. It comes back.
Yes.
It does have volume.
Maybe I should go back to.
It's like 40% of my head. It's just the hair.
Yeah.
Not in density, but
Height.
square
Square footage.
foot. cubic centimeters, my hair is 40%.
So you don't like this part very long, right?
I don't really want any of it that long. Years and years ago, when I did get professional haircuts that weren't yours,
Mm-hmm.
I always just told them combable on top. And that was it.
I don't know what that is. You never combed your hair, so how is it combable?
It's like just long enough to style it a little bit.
You never styled it either.
If it's short enough, you don't have to style it. Yeah, you're live via the 13, and it had 100% battery when we started streaming, so it's probably going to be good all day. Let's get involved. I'd actually be impressed if the phone battery died.
Before we finish cutting your hair?
Yeah. It has a very long battery. Wish we had a good use for this hair.
What's that?
I wish we had a good use for the hair.
We could make a cut squirrel.
Could influence the midichlorians to create life. Did we get an Oculus Quest 2 yet? No.
Yeah.
I like how you assume eventually we're getting one for sure.
Yeah, I know we're planning on that.
No. For the record, I've never claimed we're getting one. I've tried one once. We were at somebody's house and they had one. I wasn't terribly impressed. It's like the definition of virtual reality is just putting a TV on your nose. Oh, we could donate the hair. Are there places that do that?
Probably not for this short hair.
Oh, okay.
I think it needs to be like 8 inches or something.
So if I made it to 8 inches, we could donate the hair.
Sure.
Streaming is a heavy task, but the phone is heavy battery. Actually, all the live streams I've done off the 13 Pro Max were done off battery. There was no cable powering it. I read it says 30 centimeters is the minimum. Wonder how
What is
many.
that in inches?
Darn imperial.
I think it's like 2.54 centimeters in an inch.
30 centimeters. Oh, not Newton meters.
Just do 30 divided by 2.54.
0.98 feet.
What?
So to inches, that would
12
be
inches?
11.8 inches.
Oh.
Thanks, Google. Basically a foot.
Oh.
Man, people really want you to get a haircut.
Okay, fine.
You gotta put a price on it.
Oh, okay. Well, you set the price. Because you're going to be the
I like your long hair.
hairstylist.
I think you several times in the past, Louise tricked me into thinking she cut her hair. She would hide it in her shirt. And she'd be like, look, do you like my new haircut? And I always thought you looked nice with short hair too. But then you would pull it out from your shirt and be like, just kidding.
Having long hair is actually less maintenance, I think.
Less maintenance?
I think so.
How so?
I just don't do anything.
You still comb it though, when it gets
And
tangled.
brush it.
Would you still have to do
wash
that
it.
if it was short?
Probably.
What's the shortest you'd ever go?
That I've ever gone in? Cut it?
Yeah.
I've had shoulder length hair before, so like this length, lower four quad length.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Just like pieces of hair flinging out every time I do this.
It'll probably do that for 3 years. Or so, something like that. Oh, I realized I didn't say our New Year's resolutions. We're trying to be healthier. We probably hit rock bottom during the holiday period because there was just so much good food and so many desserts.
Yep.
Mike did not help with that.
Mm.
Mailed us those amazing cookies. And we were like, we probably are eating way too much sugar. But I didn't have any, like, what's it called?
Sugar?
There's sugar in tomato sauce, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have any, like, desserts yesterday of any kind.
That's an improvement.
And I want to keep that going.
Drew and I have this thing where after every meal, we just feel like we have to have a dessert or something sweet.
It's a bad habit.
Yeah.
But Louise made a really good dinner last night. It was salmon and Brussels sprouts. And it was delicious.
Thank you.
There's not much food I don't like. The problem is I like dessert food too much. I need to just like healthier food more.
Yeah. It's hard to change.
Mm-hmm. And I'd like to lose weight. So the haircut is helping, I think.
Yeah. Oh, you lost a pound already.
Wow. Do we like seafood?
Yeah.
Typically.
I like shrimp and calamari.
Ooh.
And
What was that dip we had the other night?
it was a crab dip.
We had some crab dip with these crackers a couple nights ago. Oh, that was so good.
That's fake crab.
Oh, it
Imitation
wasn't?
crab.
What is that made of?
Fish.
Oh. How do they get fish to taste like crab?
Crab juice.
Well, whatever they did, it worked because it was delicious. But yeah, I like shrimp and calamari. Lobster.
Have you ever had lobster?
Didn't we have... Wasn't there a buffet with lobster at one point?
No. I remember the crab legs. But I don't
Oh,
remember
that's what it was.
lobster.
The crab legs was good.
I don't think I've ever had lobster.
I feel like there was some situation where I had lobster. I can't remember when, but it's not that different from crab legs.
Mm-hmm.
All that seafood naturally salted from the water. They're kind of neutral flavors, but I've never had mussels.
You have beef muscles.
He spelled it differently though.
Oh.
Mike says cuttlefish is best.
Cuttlefish? Like you cuddle with it?
Yeah. You have to cuddle it before you eat it. It's a very morbid dinner. Our brains love sugar, that's true. I think I'm having sugar withdrawals.
Because your head hurts?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I don't want to
Drink
give
some
up.
water.
I don't want to give up on the challenge. I want my brain to get used to no sugar quickly.
Yeah.
Or at least not regularly. Every once in a while.
Can you experience sugar withdrawals that quickly though? It's only been one day.
I think so, if you're used to having it every day. Because we were having some kind of sweet after pretty much lunch and dinner.
Right.
And now we've gone several meals without sweets. So your brain is probably accustomed to a certain amount of sugar intake and it's not getting it. So it's like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing? Virgil asks, what hairstyle are you going for?
It's called the I don't know how to cut hair hairstyle.
DIY wife cut. Mike says he loves sitting on the couch with his 500-pound tuna before dicing him up. We usually watch Nemo.
Wait, you have a 500-pound tuna?
Well, he did before he diced it up.
What? You just chilled on the couch with him?
I guess so, because it's a cuttlefish.
Oh, I see.
I've never tried a mussel as far as I'm aware. I bet it's
Isn't that
good.
kind of like a clam?
Probably.
Is a clam a type of mussel or a mussel type of clam? Or neither?
I have no clue what I'm talking about, but I think a mussel is a type of clam. I don't know if mussels make pearls though. Oh, they want you back on the Taylor's Talks podcast.
Yeah, we can get on that.
We could do that again.
We are going on a trip, so we'll be away for a couple weeks.
Yeah, we're leaving soon.
We're leaving in 2 days to go to Puerto Rico. Hopefully, if all things go well.
If everything works out. And I'll try to see if I can get some videos done while we're in Puerto Rico. But I have no clue if it's going to work or not. The internet situation is sketchy.
Yep.
And people said shellfish. It's a type of shellfish.
Well, then wouldn't clam be a shellfish?
I think so.
Because it has shells.
How's the COVID situation here?
In this household, pretty good.
We're pretty good here. In our area, I think it's generally like it is everywhere. There's like still a decent number of cases. It's not like the worst it's ever been though. Or the best. It's not gone.
Yep. Seems like it's here to stay.
I think we're
for
just...
the next 10 years.
Yeah, it's probably just got to get used to it. I don't know if I could describe it as bad here. I think we knew a few people that got it.
Yeah, a lot of Drew's extended family.
Yeah. I think they recovered.
I hope so.
Good enough for travel, though? Well, we're not traveling to here. We live here. But we got our vaccinations. And we're going to get tested before we fly.
Yep. We'll wear masks
Yes.
on the plane and in the airport. Maybe we should wear one of those like whole body
The hazmat suits, yeah. What? Well, from here it looks pretty good. I'm looking at a
That's
little...
because it's not very close.
Yeah. How do you feel?
You look like a toucan. Go to the side again.
A toucan?
Looks like a toucan's beak.
Toucan is like 80% beak. Have you seen a visual of what a toucan would look like without its beak?
No, I'm kind of scared to see.
Toucan't imagine it.
Oh, yeah.
Any movies you looking forward to? I don't know, I saw No Way Home.
Avatar, the second.
The squeakquel. After No Way Home, I was like, yeah, I think I'm done with movies for a while.
Forever?
Nothing I know about that's coming out looks interesting to me. I feel like I've already seen the Top Gun sequel and it's not even out yet.
We keep watching that trailer.
They've been airing that trailer for 3 years. I'm like, I feel like I've already seen the movie. It's the effect of nostalgia. What's it called? The Force Awakens effect. Everyone's just bringing back their old classics so that everyone can say, remember that? People love Boba Fett.
So who is Boba Fett again?
Good question.
Like, explain, how does he fit into the universe?
He's the son of Jango Fett from...
The Django Unchained?
Yeah, he's Jamie Foxx's son. I know you don't remember it, but in episode 2, Attack of the Clones, there was like a armored guy that fought Obi-Wan.
Does he have a red face?
No, that's Darth Maul. This guy had like a blue armored suit and he flew around. He had like a jetpack. And they used him to make a bunch of clones, but he had a son that was really just a clone of himself. And that son becomes Boba Fett and is the bounty hunter throughout episode 5. And he looks for Han Solo. And I never understood the obsession with him, but I guess there was always just a huge Star Wars following surrounding Boba Fett, but it was mostly because he was mysterious, which I always felt like wasn't that interesting in itself. Especially once you make him less mysterious, he just becomes a guy.
Right.
I mean, he was kind of cool, but it didn't, like, excite me as much as other people did. Luckily, there's a lot of older movies to get through. That's true. We've not run out of stuff to watch on Peacock. We watched a movie recently that was pretty funny.
You said it was bad?
It was pretty funny. I was thinking of Scary Movie 4.
Oh, yeah.
My barrier of entry for movies have changed a lot. I was probably more of a cinema buff when I was in high school. I was like,
I fixed that.
You fixed You lowered my standards, because now I should probably, if I was my high school self, I would be critiquing and breaking down Boba Fett episode by episode. And now, like, my ideal movie experience is Scary Movie 4. Which is so bad but hilarious at the same time. It's like not good writing, but just how stupid it is makes me laugh a lot. Don't Look Up was just depressing. Will there be tech and EV videos while you travel? I will try. I don't know what the internet situation is going to be like, so I won't guarantee it, but I'll give it a shot. The Batman seems to be promising.
Which one's the Batman?
Robert Pattinson, you know him.
Who's that?
He's Edward from Twilight.
What's Twilight?
He's the vampire bat.
There's a vampire bat?
Because he's a vampire, now he's playing Batman.
No clue who that guy is.
It looks like an interesting adaptation. I've just seen too many Batman in too short a time.
Batman?
Batman, yeah. Like, I was a big fan of the Christian Bale Batman, and then the Ben Affleck Batman was short-lived and uneventful. They already got rid of him. So,
Ben Affleck was Batman?
yeah. I don't know if you ever watched any of those.
No. He looks kind of like too dorky.
Dorky?
Like, isn't Batman supposed to be like really buff and like handsome?
Yeah, I guess. Do you think Christian Bale was buff and handsome?
Who's Christian Bale? I'm sorry.
It's a new podcast. Louise has never seen any movie ever.
Okay, I don't know how to fix this. It's just like it won't
Scissors?
go up. It won't stay down. It's just like hanging there.
It was supposed to be a satire take on climate change. Don't look up. Yeah, I know. It was incredibly obnoxious how obvious what they were trying to do. Not that it's a bad message. It's just they think they're being subtle about it. It's not subtle at all. But then it applied to COVID just as well. But there's a lot of stupid scenes. Like the whole end credits.
Oh, someone said you look like Tintin.
Yeah, I do.
That's what we're going for here.
Like, I was just about ready for. Oh, I see what you mean. You gotta get the blower out.
Oh yeah, blow your mouth.
I was just about ready for DiCaprio to start saying we're living in a society. Like, I get it. Maybe it's just the message is something I already agree with so much that it wasn't thought-provoking to me.
Yeah.
Politics, bad. Social media, bad. Okay, I get it.
I don't know how to fix this mushroom top section.
It's a me.
Mushroom.
Louise is like, just add water.
I thought maybe that would help it like stay up and get styled, but not really.
I think you're getting closer.
Okay.
I believe you.
You believe me, or you believe in me?
I believe in you and I believe you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're staring off
Sorry.
the distance.
There's a lot of wind outside. I'm looking at the trees.
You're looking at the wind.
Yeah. Ooh, there goes one.
There goes a wind.
A wind. I said something like that when I was a kid. They're winding outside. Or I said they're doing thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder. Maybe if I saw a trailer for it, I'd be more interested, but I don't know if there's much story left for Thor to experience. All I know is Natalie Portman's going to become Thor.
Wait, what?
And I'm like,
They're gonna have a girl Thor?
uh-huh.
Wait, wasn't she already in the Thor movies?
Yeah,
Wasn't she his sister or something?
love interest.
Same thing. We learned that from Star Wars.
In Star Wars, love interest and sister are very close. Yeah. I don't know if I'd like run out to the theaters to watch Thor 4. It's one of those things like someone else has Disney Plus and we need to kill some time.
You know what I want to see?
What?
I want another Mr. Bean movie.
Oh my god, I would go to the theaters for that.
Because there's only 2 right now, right? There's
Yeah, he did
Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Mr. Bean, or it's just called Bean, in the 90s.
Wait, is that the show?
No, it was a movie where he goes to Los Angeles.
And he draws the...
Whistler's mother. Yeah,
That was so funny.
that was a good movie. And as was Mr. Bean's Holiday, which was almost a silent film, if you think about it. There's hardly much English in it, and yet it's scaled so well. Like, you could watch that and be English, American, Spanish.
English American?
Like English, like British is what I guess I was trying to say. You could be from any number of countries and understand what was going on, because there's not much talking until William Dafoe shows up.
Oh, he's in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot.
Carson Clay.
He should come as the Green Goblin.
He's
On
something of a
stage.
director himself. Have you guys been getting lots of rain?
Yes.
Yeah, we have. More than usual.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah. No, we need it. Until it gets in the house. Then it's not so good.
Yeah.
Johnny English, I never saw the third one. I saw the first two. But I was like, if you're going to do 3 Johnny English movies, you should do a third Bean movie. It's not that far a stretch. I don't know, I think Atkinson has some issues with the character or something.
The Bean character?
Yeah, he was like tired of it or something. He didn't want to
Didn't
play
he
it
make
anymore.
it? Or
Yeah. Well, he pioneered it, but I guess he just maybe doesn't like how well it did or something. Like he doesn't want to be remembered for Bean.
Oh.
He wants to be remembered for other roles, but I'm like,
You
I
had
don't
a
know,
whole
man.
show, though.
It was only 1 season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that 1 season did incredibly well. Like, people watched it overseas. And I think I saw some stories of like people were watching the Bean show in Africa. Because there's no talking, so it's like universal
Isn't there a
comedy.
laugh track?
There is a laugh track, yeah. I always wanted him to do another one. Mr. Bean's Last Stand. That could be it.
What's his last stand?
I don't know. He's traveled on the last 2, so I feel like maybe he shouldn't travel on the third one. Mr. Bean, No Way Home. And he meets the old version of himself. Johnny English and Mr. Bean have a collab. Oh, good. In Israel, it is pretty dry now after we had the caramel storm 2 weeks ago.
Caramel storm?
Caramel. Sounds delicious.
Cherry flipper.
We have got lots of rain though. Yes, I'm using Louise's phone to read comments. Favorite line from Johnny English is Ambrose, you 5-star turd. That's a good one. Were you whistling Spider Pig? If you want it to be, it's the same theme. Or are there people that think Spider Pig is an original theme? Now that would be funny. I can't believe they actually did Spider Pig into the multiverse, Spider-Verse. We're streaming via the 13 Pro Max. Bean set up like Logan. You could, that's just the name of the first one. But absolutely, I would go to the theater and pay money for a third Bean film. What else would I watch? Guess I don't know what Chris Nolan's doing. He might have something good. I still haven't seen Tenet though. That came out like 2 years ago.
Has it been 2 years already?
I think it came out like right as the pandemic started.
I thought Ross watched that in the theaters when he was in the military.
Yeah, I think that some theaters were still open.
Yeah, but he just got out like 6 months ago.
Well, I know it was early 2020.
You sure?
Yeah.
Someone look it up. Tell us.
Yeah, look it up.
Oh, I just realized I'm really hungry. What time is it? 10:41.
Oh goodness, we gotta wait till 12. We're doing an IF. Who called it that?
It was from the show You. The really
No, that
obnoxious
was-
Chad.
That was a weird show. Do you like You?
Of course I like me.
Was that the 3rd season?
I think so.
Yeah, they're weird shows. I think the FBI should watch whoever wrote those things.
Yeah.
They're kind of creepy.
That's the point.
I I know, but who thinks of these things all the time?
Writers.
I've got an idea for a serial killer. Okay, good for you.
Women love him.
I don't know who the writer is, but keep your eyes on him, FBI. He's got some things going on in his head. Do you think he puts his like best ideas in the show, or does he have even crazier ideas he doesn't put out there?
Probably the limit. It's like, oh, that's too dark.
I wouldn't show that. That's what I wonder. It's such a dark show. How do you draw the line when you're writing that? Say like, oh, that's too much. Feels like they never said that. Don't watch it, everyone. It's not worth it. Tenet was released in August of 2020. Okay. So we were both wrong.
Yeah.
That was the movie that scared all the studios away from doing theatrical releases because
It did so bad?
yeah, Chris Nolan was insistent that it get a theatrical release and then no one watched it, so all the studios were like, HBO Max, I guess. We'll do both releases.
Does it cost more to do a theatrical release?
I don't think so anymore. Now you can digitally send all the movies to all the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
But the debate is whether or not, you know, obviously it's more profitable to sell someone a movie ticket for $12 than it is subscribe to a service for 1 month for $12. So the debate was around, was it more profitable to release it in theaters and on streaming, or just theaters and hope they come out? But with the pandemic, obviously less people were willing to go to the theater.
Right.
So they were like unsure what the best way to go about it was. Some movies have done only theatrical releases, but others have done both. Like we watched Dune from home. And I think you can watch The Matrix 4 at home. Same time as the theater. Walter's like, I come back after 15 minutes and you look bomb.
More like a bomb went off. You look like the, what is that called? Hydrogen bomb mushroom top?
I look like an H-bomb. Thank you. We got our first compliment.
Yay.
Aiden Jones says, cut looking fresh.
Your hair does not want to, like, work with me, though.
I want to work with you.
Maybe I should go even shorter in the front. Is that too long in the front still? Probably, huh?
Yeah, I can see it.
So you want to not see it?
I don't want to see it. Land Before Time Bigfoot live action remake. Can you do a live action Land Before Time?
Isn't that Jurassic Park? Or Jurassic World?
There were no people in Land Before Time, though.
Just edit the people out.
It's about as live action as the new Lion King. It's like, what part of it is real? The ground. Everything else is animated. I guess I'm mildly interested in the new Jurassic World.
There's another one?
I don't think you saw the last one. Did you?
Oh, wait. New as in like it's already been out?
No, it's not out yet, but it's coming out
Is
later.
it Chris Pratt?
Yeah. Do you not like him since he left Anna Faris?
I don't care.
Oh,
It's
okay.
their business.
The live remakes are a bit annoying in my opinion. I think there's a right way to do it. It's just not all of them are done right. I actually liked the Aladdin remake. I thought that was good. It's not original, but I enjoyed it. Whereas I did not enjoy the Beauty and the Beast remake. I think you should remake things that need more attention. Like Lion King didn't need more attention.
Mm-hmm.
But Dune was this like,
It was a book.
well, it was a book, but it was also a movie in the 80s.
Oh, what?
And it was, the animation did not hold up well at all. And I forget the name of the guy who made it. But he kind of didn't enjoy the process at all. He was like annoyed by the end of it.
For
It was a
making
big
the movie?
headache. Yeah, he didn't enjoy the final product, and he was like, I never want to do this again.
In the 80s?
Yeah. And the animation was just very bad, so it's obviously one of those movies that didn't age very well. So I was like, that's the kind of movie you should probably do a remake of, because you could focus more on the characters and not so much worry about animation anymore, because CG is so good now. And I think the visuals were fantastic in Dune, but I was less interested in the characters. I was like, well, that's the kind of movie you should remake, but also I'm not that interested. So another... We watched the live action Lion King in the theater, and it was... felt like a waste of time. Probably because we had watched the original not long before.
In the airport?
That's right, in our layover. A Princess Bride sequel should happen. Don't remake it, just have the kid hand off the book to another person who retells the story in their own way. Oh, I get it.
Or someone
I don't
finds
know.
it in a thrift shop.
There you go.
Well, that's kind of Jumanji, guys.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I thought the Jumanji remake was decent. Do you remember watching that? We went to the
The
theater.
remake?
Yeah.
Ooh,
You alright?
the video game one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was fun.
It was a cash grab, but it was a thoughtful one. I never saw the sequel though. There was a second Jumanji, but
I thought we did. Did we not?
no, I don't think we watched it. I'd like to. I like Jack Black. He's usually good. But I thought the twist made sense. You know, they found a board game in the thrift shop, and the kid was like, "Ew, a board game. I don't want to play this." And I was like, "Yeah, that would happen." So the game like converts itself into a console to adopt with the times. And I was like, "Yeah, that would happen." Magic game wants to be played. And it made me laugh. Happy New Year's! Mike says, buzz in, carve the Talos of Tea intro side of Drew's head. I bet she could do that.
Mm-mm. You have more faith in my skills than I do.
Do you like the talk stream more or the text stream? I like both. It's like different meals, you know. I like burgers, but I also like fish and chips.
Not as much as you like burgers.
That's true.
That is Drew's favorite food.
Those are bad for me, huh?
We'll go to a Mexican restaurant and Drew will order a burger.
Mexican restaurants usually have very good burgers, is the thing.
That's true.
Although I've never had a bad burger.
Really?
I
Never?
can't think of one. Can't remember going to a place and being like, ugh, this burger sucks.
I've had some bad burgers.
Where?
Burger King.
Oh.
I think it's just because there's nothing on it. We got like a Whopper or something and it was just
I
the
guess
patty.
the Wendy's burgers are kind of disappointing. They're very small.
If it has bacon on it, then I'm good.
I'm not as into bacon as you are.
Yeah. I noticed that.
Wendy's has incredibly good value. You can get a 4 for $4, but the burger is just depressing. I woke up this morning to a low buzz noise which went away when I'm humming / talking, then comes back. I watched a video of a guy talking about how one of his ears does this.
Is that tinnitus?
Is it? Yeah.
Or is that a high-pitched ringing sound?
It might be the buzzer Louise is using.
Well, I don't think he was watching the video.
Goes to sushi bar. Drew, one cheesy boy on a patty and bun, my good
Well,
sir.
actually, Drew's favorite sushi is deep fried sushi.
The crunch roll.
And there's like a mustard sauce on it.
Yeah, honey mustard.
It's pretty good.
It's very good. I haven't had that in a while though.
You should get it.
Okay.
Drew's birthday's coming up next month.
So is yours. Yours is sooner.
Don't remind me.
Happy birthday.
I'm gonna stand on that side of you.
We watched Frosty the Snowman for the first time this year.
That was last year.
Or last year, sorry. Oh my god.
Last Christmas.
It's 2022.
2020 also.
Mm-hmm. So I'm cutting out sweets.
Uh-huh.
Should I cut out burgers and fries?
Maybe just eat less of it.
Okay.
Like maybe instead of eating that once a week or twice a week, maybe like once a month.
Mm.
Because not that you could never have sweets or candy or dessert.
Yeah.
It's just eating less of it.
What's a meal we can have when we go out that's good for us?
Standing. Let me think.
Is Chipotle healthy?
Probably not the healthiest thing you could have, but it's also not the unhealthiest thing.
Okay.
Because it has beans and rice
Mm.
and vegetables, salsa. I think that part's not bad.
Yeah.
Probably the worst part of it is the meat.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this just looks worse and worse. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think it looks fair.
Is it still too long?
Well, I can't see it very well right now, but you need to see it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Then let me move.
There's a little delay. Oh yeah. No, that looks good.
Okay.
Maybe just a tad long on the front, but yeah, I like it.
So you still want it a little shorter then?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't want to be able to see it.
Okay.
People said cut out apples.
No.
Are apples bad for you?
Apples are good for you. Oh, maybe they mean apple brine.
That's easy.
To cut out?
Yeah.
Because you bought
I think we had this
last
discussion on the last text stream. Yeah. It was like, someone sent me a gift card and I don't really have anything I want to use it on. Everything Apple makes that I'm interested in, I bought. So they're going to have to release something for me to be interested in.
How about that? It's less.
I can't see it. So that's good. Are we sponsored by Wall? We are not. Oh yeah, that looks great. Thank you.
Don't speak too soon.
Okay. I am looking at it at 1:44p.
Yeah.
But that's how most people will look at it.
So I have an opportunity to mess up.
You make 100% of the. You make the. You miss the 100%. You miss 100% of the make. You make the miss. You 100% make the miss.
Is that that same guy who's like, don't book the judge, the
Don't
cover,
book the cover.
the judge.
Don't cover the book. Don't judge the cover. Don't book judge. Do you have an In-N-Out up there?
Here?
I won't say exactly how close one is, but yes.
Within 1,000 miles of us.
We're within 1,000 miles of an In-N-Out. In-N-Out's good.
I feel like anyone in California is within 1,000 miles, right?
That's true. Anyone in the west half of the country. In-N-Out's great, but it's probably not healthy.
It's not the unhealthiest burger.
What's the unhealthiest burger?
Probably McDonald's.
We're gonna have spaghetti for lunch?
We can have spaghetti or baked chicken.
Ooh, I love your baked chicken. We haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. I wonder why.
I don't know.
I feel like I'm cutting the same hair over and over.
It's still me. So yeah. It looks great though.
I need to fix the sides, but I don't know how.
Mm.
Like, I don't want that bulbous kind of shape, you know?
Bingus.
The bingus shape.
The Bingus look. Has anyone tried the Impossible Burger from Burger King? I would love to. We haven't tried it, but
There's going to be more food content coming out this year. So Drew's going to try the Impossible hot dog.
then we can write it off.
Is
All
there,
$8.
Is there an Impossible hot dog?
Why not? I'm sure there's
Where would you
vegan.
find it, though?
I'm sure there's meatless hot dog.
Can you think of a
substitute.
fast food place that sells hot dogs? Oh, Costco.
Is that fast food? I guess.
Well, it's fast.
It's fast. There's a schnitzel place or something.
Oh, Wiener Schnitzel?
I can't remember.
We don't have one near us.
I'm thinking of the logo in my head, but I can't read it.
Yeah, it's W.
W. Yeah. W.
But
The restaurant.
in other countries, they pronounce it V. Wiener.
What a realization. McDonald's burgers aren't healthy. Just tell me the healthiest burger I can eat. I don't think...
I'm gonna say In-N-Out because it's like
Really?
the most natural.
Yeah, that could be. Isn't there a way to order it without the bun?
Yeah,
Is that a lot healthier?
maybe if you're doing like a no carb.
My dad used to order that. It was like a lettuce wrap.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try that.
You really want to cut out carbs? That's like the best part of life.
I just want to find a way. I want to find a way to eat burgers in a healthy manner.
Probably don't eat burgers.
I don't think the Impossible Burger is healthy.
Isn't it made out of like vegetables or something?
It's probably like beans and some kind of fluids.
Beans and fluids?
I don't think the meat substitute is necessarily good for you.
Why?
I don't know, I just heard that sometimes the vegan or the vegetarian option is worse for you at times because of all the compounds they put in there.
Compounds? Chemicals?
Someone asked, what is my nationality?
American?
I'm American. People said protein style.
Yeah, I
Might be
think
one of
that's
the best burgers.
It's like hamburger. I think there's cheese in it still. Hamburger, cheese, and lettuce.
Mm.
Maybe tomato.
Tomatoes are overrated.
I like tomatoes, just not in their raw form.
Yeah.
I like salsa. I like ketchup.
Mm.
What other ways? Tomato sauce.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't eat just like a raw tomato.
I can, it's not that good.
Yeah.
My best burger is north-south with asado barbecue from...
North-south?
That's what it says.
Just say middle.
What? From Kavish 90, one of Israel's best places to eat a burger.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind the next time we visit.
When we're in Israel, we'll have to try that. My sister went to Israel.
Wait, they have burgers there? I thought they had like falafel.
I'm sure they
And
have
Heroes.
more falafel than that, the burgers, but Mike says tomato soup is bomb.
I don't know if I've ever had tomato soup.
It's okay. I wouldn't describe it as bomb.
Yeah, I'm okay with living without it.
I've just never been a big fan of soup, except cereal.
Is that considered soup?
Why
Doesn't
not?
Soup have to be like
Hot?
cooked? It doesn't have to be hot, but it needs to be cooked.
So if you heat up a bowl of cereal, is it soup?
Heat up in what sense? Like over a stove? On a stove?
Or just the microwave? How does the chat feel on this subject? Is cereal a soup? Yes or no? There's a few of these food questions we always get into. Are hot dogs sandwiches?
I'm gonna say no.
Is a burger a sandwich?
No.
Is a taco a sandwich?
No, it's a taco.
Okay. The secret to tomato soup is a lot of butter.
Oh, really?
That's the secret to liking anything. Just drop a stick of butter on it, you'll love it. Are you using the old iPhone 6? No, this is the SE that my wife uses, which is probably losing battery faster than my phone, even though it's live streaming. Oh, that's what they're from. Good Mythical Morning.
What?
Those questions. The food debates. Typically, soups are savory and cereal is sweet. I don't think that's the
savory
definition.
Cereal.
Remember that bean
Cheerios.
cereal we got on our honeymoon?
So yeah, we went on our honeymoon to, it's like above San Francisco.
Yeah.
I think it's called Mill Valley or something.
And there was like an organic foods.
We were looking for Trick cereal because that was like one of my favorite sugary cereals. And we went to this like healthy grocery store. You know, everything's organic, and we could not find anything similar other than this bean cereal. And it was supposedly healthy, which made sense because it tasted horrible.
It was disgusting. It was the worst cereal I'd ever tried.
Yep.
It was
And
just bitter.
It sat above our fridge for like 2 years before we finally threw it out.
It was not good.
Okay, I think I'm getting close here.
Nice. It's looking good to me.
Haircuts should not take this long, but
That's okay.
they do when you're not professionally trained. Is it still too long in the front?
I don't think so. I can't see it. Now I just trust your judgment. When you think it looks good, I'll think it looks good.
Okay.
Mary says looks good.
Thanks, Mary.
You know how to make bean cereal taste good? Drop a stick of butter on it.
Mm-hmm.
Just smear butter all over it. Is corn a vegetable, fruit, grain, or grass?
I think it's a grain,
Oh.
right?
I don't know who thinks corn is a fruit. I've never heard that. But for some reason my brain is assuming it's a vegetable. But I don't know why.
Like a vegetable.
It looks like a grain.
Shouldn't we base things off of the taste and not like seeds?
If it was based on taste, then a tomato would be a vegetable.
Yeah.
In my view. But for some dumb reason, a tomato counts as a fruit. And I'm like, what?
I feel like there are other vegetables that have seeds. I know.
Cucumber? Is that a
Do
vegetable?
fruits have seeds or vegetables have seeds?
They all have seeds, don't they?
Well, I thought that's how they considered a tomato a fruit, because it has seeds.
What fruit doesn't have seeds?
No, all fruit has seeds.
Oh, okay. What vegetable doesn't have seeds?
I can't think of any vegetables now. Lettuce,
Oh,
Brussels
okay.
sprouts,
I guess that's true.
asparagus.
Okay.
But things like squash. Is squash not a vegetable?
Maybe not.
Is that
Maybe
a
more things are
gourd?
fruit than I realize. Broccoli. Yeah, corn is definitely a grain. Okay. Interesting.
I read somewhere online that
It's very plump grain.
Brussels sprouts and broccoli come from the same, like, plant. Like,
What?
they're just different parts of the same plant.
That can't be right.
And maybe cauliflower too? Or maybe I'm getting those mixed up.
Cauliflower is just white broccoli.
Oh, and kale. It's like kale and like broccoli and Brussels sprouts are like, this is misinformation. You should look it up.
It's fake news. Carrots and green beans don't have seeds. Okay, I guess you're right.
Potatoes? Or is that a starch?
I guess that's a starch, yeah. I have an unhealthy addiction to potatoes. Which I think is just salt. It's not so much the potato itself.
Potato is just the salt delivery system.
Yeah, because I think like when we got together and had meals with the family, there were baked potatoes. And if you just ate that without any preparation, other than cooking it, you just cook it and eat it. I'm not a huge fan of mashed potatoes by themselves.
Slather it with gravy.
I've never been a huge gravy fan either.
Really?
But I think what I like is French fries and potato chips, which are loaded with salt.
Yeah.
So I just have a salt addiction.
You could go on my strange addiction.
I probably would just eat salt out of a can.
You'd eat salt if you could?
Just out of a container.
Straight in your mouth?
Maybe. Mashed potatoes with a stick of butter. That's the secret. Broccoli is a flower? People just became very good in selective breeding. What?
Some flowers are edible.
I know some flowers are edible, but it just doesn't look like a flower. I guess I have a
Don't judge. Look, the judge.
predetermined stereotype of what a flower is supposed to look like. I need to be more open-minded. My wife and I have been eating low-sodium potato chips, and they're still pretty good, so maybe we like a little salt, but not a lot.
Maybe that's what we should look for.
Low sodium. They're probably still not good for you, though.
They're not the worst.
Okay. I wonder what it's like to just eat a potato raw.
I think you can die from that.
Oh. Sounds fun.
I think you have to cook it.
Creed ate a raw potato in the office.
Was that real?
It looked real. I don't know if it was an effect.
Maybe it was a
pretty
big
convincing.
potato. And then they just added like a sound effect.
Oh.
Crunchy potato.
That would work, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna step back.
Okay. What do you think?
No, there's still too much hair on the left side. Oh my gosh, it's already been 84 minutes. This is not good. I should be like really fast at this now.
It's okay.
But I'm not.
Let's just chat with the folk.
The folk.
I'm just gonna call you all folk now. I don't know what that means, Mike.
What?
He says, "Deet by potat."
I don't know. Can
Plain potato is fine to eat. Hmm?
Can't go to that black thing. Why are you?
My arm's not stretched.
Oh.
Plain potato is fine to eat raw, just wash it.
What?
They say
Like a raw
it's
potato?
not good, but possible.
Okay. You can do
It's
it
a challenge.
at least once.
Okay. I eat kiwi skins.
That's weird.
A lot of people are freaked out by that. It's not that bad. You can eat a kiwi like an apple.
What if you ate an apple like a kiwi? You would only eat
I think
the
some
inside.
people do skin their apples.
I used to hate apple skins. I'd make
Really?
my mom peel it
Oh,
before I'd eat it.
there you go. You're one of them.
Not anymore. I grew up.
I get it.
What?
I said I eat kiwi skins, and Mike said those poor birds.
Oh.
You just pick them up and buy them. Ever tried eating an onion like an apple?
No.
That I haven't tried.
Could be another food challenge. The raw onion challenge.
That just sounds miserable, though.
I think Matt Stoney did that.
Oh, he did. I can do it.
Did you want to though? That's the question.
Let me be really healthy all month and then do a food challenge video.
Okay.
See how many burgers I can eat. Just destroy all the benefits.
I think you're almost ready to join the military here.
Yay! I mean, no. I don't want to get deployed. You can buy sweet onions. Oh, yeah, in holes. Remember they would eat the onion right out of the ground?
Yeah.
Those are probably sweet onions. Kind of mind-blowing sometimes how creative humans have gotten with food. If you think about how basic food was before, like, selective breeding and cooking, and it was like you either kill an animal or you pull this root out of the ground and gnaw on it.
They had berries and nuts.
I think they were very different from today's berries, though.
What were they? Like?
Probably more bitter, not as juicy.
Probably not.
Like, you can go back and look at like what carrots used to look like.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Small.
look anything like now. They weren't orange at all.
What were they?
It was basically just a basic white root. Doesn't look like something you could eat. It's like, yeah, that's what they looked like, and then we modified them until they were vibrant like that.
Mm-hmm.
Looking good, Drew. Thank you. What happened to the Erickson's channel? It's still there.
No comment on
No
that.
comment. Life happened. How has the stream been? I think we've been streaming over Starlink. Has there been much lag? I haven't noticed. How stable are we? Most of our produce is modified by humans. Bananas don't have seeds anymore.
They still have seeds.
Really? How do you plant a banana tree?
Those black things in the middle.
Those are seeds?
I think.
Oh.
What else would they be?
I thought that was when the banana went bad.
No.
No, but that's another good example. If you go back and look at like what the original bananas looked like. I don't know how we have pictures of them, but they do not look the way they do now. People are all saying no lag.
You're kind of blurry though.
What's that?
You're kind of blurry.
Blurry?
Maybe it's just my eyes.
Yeah, the max is 720p. Banana is technically a bush.
No, it's not. I've seen banana trees.
We have modified the bush to look like a tree. Because that's helpful somehow. Like just a few thousand years ago, we were running around
In loincloths.
in loincloths, just eating roots, having to eat animals. What were cows like? Were there wild cows?
They were probably free before.
Were they thin?
Maybe.
I can't imagine how successful a cow would be on its own.
All they eat is grass. I'm guessing they're probably pretty successful.
But wouldn't they be easy to hunt for like mountain lions and...
Maybe?
Paintings from the 1400s to 1600s of bananas show seeds. Weird.
They still have seeds. They're just not that big.
I think watermelon were very different too.
What were they like?
It wasn't red on the inside.
What was it? White?
White and green. Looked like a cucumber.
So you're telling me if we genetically modified a cucumber, we could make it the size of a watermelon?
Theoretically,
Make it red?
you could probably make it as big as you want
That's true.
with the right DNA.
Oh, now I really want a cucumber.
Bananas all have the same DNA. Then I like that word. Somewhen in the mid-1950s, all the bananas in the world got some virus, and after we modified the bananas a bit, we got to the current banana version. Banana 15.2. Banana OS. Banana plants are made from other sliced banana plants, not from planted seeds.
Oh, is that like grafting? Tree grafting?
That's why banana tastes so different from banana candy. Now you lost me. Why would the candy taste like the original banana? I actually think banana candy tastes pretty close to banana flavor, but watermelon is the biggest difference. Watermelon flavored things taste nothing like watermelon. It's a good...
Because you don't really like watermelon, right?
It's
like
fine.
watermelon?
No, I don't hate watermelon. It's just there's not much flavor in it. It's mostly just water, which makes sense. But whenever something is watermelon flavored, it's something else. It's a good flavor, but it's not watermelon. Mac OS bananas. Interesting. George W. Bush is like, meet my brother, the banana. He's a bush. We bought some bananas, didn't we?
We bought 2.
Are they ripe yet?
No, they were green
Uh-oh.
yesterday. It's gonna take a while.
I hope we can eat them before our trip.
We'll just bring them with us.
Okay.
Alright, can you guys let me know which spots I missed?
What needs
Because
work?
otherwise I'm giving up. It's taking too dang long.
We'll get a LiDAR scan on the hair.
Is it still too long in the front? I could cut it down some more.
Okay. Let me open the camera app on here. Maybe I can see it better. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks good to me. I might just point it upwards a little
You
bit.
look too much like a chicken.
Buckle! And release. Yeah. I like it.
That's good enough for me?
Let's see what the chat thinks. They said, good job, Louise. Halami says, kind of too long in the front. Virgil says, it's fine. As long as you keep recording 720p.
Mm-mm.
Halami says, if I have to be critical.
Go ahead.
He says he thinks it's a little too long on the front.
Oh, okay.
But I don't mind it like this personally.
I can cut it shorter. If that's what you want.
Okay.
Alright.
Might as well do it now.
We'll keep going.
Let's go a little shorter than we think. And then we won't have to do this until summertime.
I think we should do this probably a little bit more often.
We won't have to if it's shorter. Mike says, bueno. Mary says, Louise, you did an amazing job.
Thank you.
Irad says, looks good to me. Banana candy is primarily playing with chemicals to get to the point of kinda like banana. I feel like that's all candy. That's all really what gives something flavor is a combination of certain chemicals, right?
Thanks, good job. Yeah, what kind of chemicals are they using that taste like candy?
Vitamin D and sugar.
Did you know that antifreeze is sweet? Or at least it used to be. People would try to...
I won't dock it till I try.
People would try to poison people with antifreeze.
So, just so we're clear, audience, antifreeze is lethal, right?
Probably.
You would die almost instantly.
Maybe not instantly, but...
Incredibly
Pretty
bad
close.
to ingest. That kind of scares me.
Why?
That there's something that tastes good that can kill you.
Yeah, it's called hamburgers. That kills you slowly over the span of 50 years.
Okay. I guess there's something that tastes good that could kill you quickly. That's what makes me nervous. Because someone could sneak antifreeze into a milkshake and basically you wouldn't notice.
Well, I think you'd notice the milkshake's blue.
What if you ordered like a blueberry milkshake or
It
something?
wouldn't be like super bright blue.
Nintendo Switch games are bitter, just FYI. I've heard that. It's intentional.
Wait, is that a joke?
No, like the game cartridge.
Why?
Because I guess it's really bad if you ingest it.
Why would people eat a cartridge?
I don't know. Maybe it's a baby thing or something, but they intentionally coat it with powder that makes it super bitter so that you like gag when you taste it.
That's good.
So it helps it not go down, I suppose. Dye your hair blue and then use a blue screen in your studio. Ew.
Okay, I don't know how much shorter you want to go.
Let me take a look.
It's pretty dang short now.
Louise for the win. Oh wow. I love it. It's perfect. You did it, honey. She laughs. Thank you. This looks perfect to me.
Alright, now's a good time to end this.
Alright. The stream.
Yes.
People, Halami says that's perfect. Okay, we have unanimous agreement. This is the best haircut I've ever gotten. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the cut. And stay tuned for more content in the coming days with a lighter looking Drew. You want to hit the end button? All right.
Okay.
Bye. See you guys soon. Take care.